Good morning to one and all. I am Dr. K. Sounthara, Assistant Professor of Commerce, the Standard Fireworks Rajaratnam College for Women, Sivakasi. Today we discussed about factors affecting demand forecasting. In this PPT, we have to see what is demand forecasting and the objectives of demand forecasting and the importance of demand forecasting and factors affecting demand forecasting. First we see what is demand forecasting. The demand forecasting is the process of estimating the future demand for a product or services based on past data, market trend and external factors. It plays a vital role in logistic and supply chain management. In inventory control, it is also play a vital role in determining how much stock should be procured, stored at a given time. Accurate forecasting minimizes excess inventory, reduces stock out and optimize working capital and ensures customer satisfactions. Next we see the objectives of demand forecasting. The main objectives of demand forecasting are to estimate future demand accurately for better inventory planning, to balance supply with demand and avoid shortage and surplus, to facilitate efficient procurement, production and distribution planning, to support financial budgeting and resource allocations. And the final objectives is the important objectives of demand forecasting is to enhance customer services through timely availability of goods. Then only we are able to meet the competitions. Next, the importance of demand forecasting in inventory control can understood through the following points. Ensure optimal inventory level, minimize carrying and holding cost, reduces chances of stock out and lost sales, improves suppliers coordinations and lead time management, support better decision making for procurement and production planning. Next we discussed about factors affecting demand forecasting. There are several internal and external factors that affect the demand forecasting. They are consumer buying behavior, market conditions and overall business environment. Understanding them is essential to improve the accuracy of forecast and to minimize the risk of overproductions and underproductions. The key factors affecting demand forecasting includes past sales trends and historical data, seasonal variations and festivals, market competitions and industry trend, pricing strategies and promotions, economic conditions and consumer income levels, technological changes and product innovations. First factors affecting demand forecasting is past sales and historical data. Historical sales is the foundation of demand forecasting. Analyzing past trend helps to identify customers' demand, peak sales period and slow moving months. For example, if a product shows high demand during the last quarter, future forecast can also high. However, low demand on past data can risky if market conditions change significantly. Second factors affecting demand forecasting is seasonal variations and festivals. Demand often fluctuates with the seasons and cultural festivals. Products like clothing and consumer goods show distant seasonal demand pattern. For example, in rainy season, umbrella have more demand while ice cream sell more in summer. Similarly, in market like India, demand peaks during festivals such as Deepavali, Christmas, Pongal and other days the demand is very low. Then next factors affecting demand forecasting is market competitions and industry trend. Competitor strategies and industry-wide growth, consumer preferences can strongly influence the demand to the great extent. If the competitors introduce a new product or adopt aggressive marketing, it may reduce the demand for existing product. Conversely, if one industry is expanding, demand forecast may predict overall growth. Monitoring competitors and industry report helps to adjust forecast accordingly. Next factors affecting demand forecasting is pricing strategies and promotions. Price is a major determinant of demand. Discount, promotional campaign and building Offers often leads to temporarily speaking sales. For example, buy one, get one offers may increase short-term demand, while forecasting business must consider the impact of planned pricing strategies and marketing efforts, since they can significantly alter consumer buying behavior. The next factors affecting the demand forecasting is economic conditions and consumer income level. The overall economic environment, including inflation rate, industry rate, and the consumer income level, has a direct impact on demand. In period of economic growth, rising incomes boost purchasing powers, leads to higher demand. On the other hand, during the recession, the consumers may cut back on their spending, lowering demand. Accurate forecast must therefore include economic indicators. The last and final factors of demand forecasting, and it is also important demand forecasting, factors of demand forecasting is technological changes and product innovations. Rapid technological advancement and new product innovations can shift the consumer demand. For instance, the launch of smartphone reduces the demand for traditional cameras. Similarly, the product upgrades or innovations can create a new demand trend while making older product obsolete. Forecast must take into account the pace of technological changes in the industries. Now I conclude. Demand forecasting and inventory control are closely interconnected functions of logistic and supply chain management. While inventory control focuses on maintaining right stock level, demand forecasting provides the basis for deciding how much inventory to keep it. Accurate demand forecasting ensures that business neither overstock nor understock. Suppose if you overstock means it increases the cost. Suppose understock means it creates shortage, so the consumers are dissatisfied. Thank you. We have to see in another video. Thank you.